What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Bills vs. Chiefs AFC Championship game. And goddamn, I'm excited. Here at Pick Dawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, including my $15 pick of the day, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description in this video. You will find all my plays there. And for all my big bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service. This is for people with larger bankrolls and high rollers, whereas our normal premium picks have something to offer to everyone. So if you are looking for that extra level of service and VIP sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen, and my man Kasi will get right to you. We made it here, guys. We knew this was going to be the matchup. Come on. When the season started, we knew it was going to happen again. The Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs going at it. And wow, what a game this is going to be. I'm super pumped for this one. And this one's going to be one of these longer videos, man. This is probably going to be like the College Football National Championship video. That one was like 9 and 10 minutes. Most of these free pick videos, I try to get in and out, give you the guys the pick right away. But a game like this, let's take our time. Let's cover all bases. And I'll also have some player props at the end as well. All right, let's break this thing down. So we all know what happened the first time these teams played. It was back on November 17th. The Chiefs went into Buffalo, and the Bills won that game 30-21. If you're a Bills fan, you got to be scared that you already beat the Chiefs once this season. You know, it's hard to beat a team twice in one season, especially a team like the Chiefs, especially a quarterback like Patty Mahomes, especially a coach like Andy Reid and the other coaches he has on that staff. It's hard to beat an operation like that twice in one season. So, man, if I was a Bills fan, you probably want to lose that first game. I'm just going to be real. And you've probably heard the stats multiple times this week, but Josh Allen, 4-1 straight up against the Chiefs in the regular season, but 0-3 against the Chiefs in the playoffs. And that's the thing with this Chiefs, man, this Chiefs team. Have we seen Patty Mahomes and this Chiefs team lose to the same team twice in one season? Drop in the comments. I don't think we have. So as a Bills fan, that definitely has to scare you. And when we look at that Buffalo-Ravens game, what a game that was. I thought the Bills played a decent game, but I really think it was more that the Ravens beat themselves in that game. We saw Lamar Jackson have 2 turnovers in the first half. He played awful in that first half. And then there was just a second half debacle by Mark Andrews. So good win for the Bills, but I wasn't really overly impressed with the Bills' performance in that game. And that also worries me for the Bills, man, because, yeah, we saw the Ravens beat themselves, but the Chiefs don't beat themselves. That's one thing about this Chiefs team. They don't beat themselves, especially in these big spots, especially in the playoffs. So just putting everything out on the table, those are some of the things that worry me for the Bills in this game. But on the positive side for the Buffalo Bills, this team does seem a bit different this season than last season. There's a different feel to this team. I think getting rid of Stephon Diggs was addition plus by subtraction, or whatever the quote is. You guys know what I'm saying. I think it was a good idea to get that man out of the locker room. I like Stephon Diggs. Fun player to watch, fun guy, but something tells me he's not the best locker room guy. I really loved how the Buffalo Bills have looked this season. Allen has done a great job of taking care of the ball. I mean, he slices turnovers down significantly throughout this season. He hasn't committed one turnover in this postseason. So I love that there. Their defense, Bills' defense is relatively healthy. Last season when these teams played, or was it the season before that? Whenever the last time these teams met in the playoffs, Milano was out. Terrell Bernard were out as well. So having those guys back in the lineup, I think, will help the Buffalo Bills. Like I said, man, in that last game, I think getting Matt Milano back for that Ravens game was huge. We saw him, kind of contain Lamar's run game a bit. So expect another big game from Matt Milano. Expect him to play a big role in this defense, in this Bills defense. And when we look at the Bills, man, what I've really liked about this Bills team is how good they've been running the ball. That offensive line has just been playing great this season. And look, man, the Chiefs have a great defense, but we saw them get ran on last week. I mean, Houston ran for 149 yards against them. They were averaging a little over 5 yards per carry. Buffalo racked up 210 rush yards on the ground against Denver and 147 rush yards against Baltimore in their 2 playoff games so far. So I think we see a big day from both James Cook and Josh Allen on the ground in this one. And I think a huge key in this game will be what happens in the red zone, because the Bills have the second best red zone offense in the NFL, where the Chiefs rank 24th in the red zone this season. So if the Bills want to win this game, they're going to have to force some field goals. If you're a Bills fan, you want to see Harrison Butker Trout on that field. So don't be surprised if the Bills get some red zone stops in here. The Bills also the number 1 team in the NFL when it comes to turnover margin. They won the turnover battle in the first meeting between these two teams. So when it comes to this pick, man, this is a tough one. I'm just in too deep at this point, man. I'm taking the Buffalo Bills. I've been saying Bills all playoffs long. I've been saying Bills all season long if these teams were to meet up again in this AFC Championship game. And I'm sticking to my guns, man. This Bills team, they seem like a team of destiny this season, and I think they get the job done. So yeah, I will say, I was really confident in this pick in the beginning of the week, but as we get closer to the game, I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. I'm not going to lie, because fading Patty Mahomes at Arrowhead in the playoffs, it's been a death wish if you've been doing that. And I'm going to stick to my guns, but all you Chiefs fans out there, I mean, I'm not mad at you if you're taking the Chiefs, guys. If we see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl again, I wouldn't be surprised at all. So I'm going to stick to my guns here. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills. Like I said, I think it's their season. It's extremely hard to three-peat. When it comes to some player props, give me Patty Mahomes over 24.5 rush yards. We've seen in these postseason games, these star quarterbacks are down to risk it a little bit more. And I could just see Patty Mahomes breaking free, doing his little thing where he puts the ball out to get the first down. You guys know what bullshit I'm talking about. It's not bullshit. It's good football, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So give me Patty Mahomes over 24.5 rush yards. It's square, but give me Kelsey over receiving yards. It seems like the Chiefs hold Kelsey in the incubator all regular season, and then they just unleash this man in the playoffs. And I think we see a vintage Kelsey in this one. We saw him have over 100 yards in their last game against Houston. He'll get fed again in this one. Last but not least, give me Khalil Shakir over 57.5 receiving yards. Amari Cooper, washed. Keon Coleman, good wide receiver, but Khalil Shakir is Josh Allen's guy. We saw him clear this line in the Bills' first 2 playoffs games. He does most of his work against man coverage in the middle, so I think this will be another good matchup for Shakir. The Bills will need him to have a good game. So that's going to do it, guys. Let's just go over the picks, man. We're taking the Bills +2. We're taking Patty Mahomes over 24.5 rush yards. Kelsey over receiving yards. Khalil Shakir over 57.5 receiving yards. Appreciate you guys watching this, man. Drop a like, drop in the comments who you're taking in this one. Follow Pickdawgz on Instagram at Pickdawgz. Drop in the comments who you're taking. Don't just say your pick, man. Let me hear some reasoning. Let me hear your angle. You Chiefs fans, relax on me, okay? I know I picked the Bills, but relax on me, man. The last time I faded, I took the Bills over the Ravens, and the Raven fans in the comments were disgusting. I know it's cold and it's not pretty in Baltimore. I know it's a little grimy out there, but damn, y'all are kind of mean to me, man. Shit. So Chiefs fans, don't get mad at me, all right? Appreciate you guys watching this. Have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one.